As a teenager, the idea of making $1 million might sound like a distant dream, something only reserved for adults with high-paying jobs or entrepreneurs who have already made it. But here's the reality. Becoming a millionaire doesn't depend on your age. It depends on your mindset, strategies, and the choices you make early on. In this video, I'm going to share 10 actionable money tips that could set you on a path to financial freedom before you even graduate high school. Remember, you don't need to wait until you're older to start building wealth. The earlier you begin, the more time you have to let your efforts compound. Ready to unlock your potential? Let's get started. 1. Embrace a wealth-building mindset. The first step to becoming a millionaire as a teenager is believing it's possible. The earlier you can shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, the sooner you'll start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. Develop a habit of thinking long-term and envision yourself as successful. This isn't about daydreaming. It's about mentally training yourself to spot the opportunities that lead to wealth. Practical step. Start reading books about personal finance and success stories. Try classics like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki or Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. 2. Learn the power of compound interest. One of the most powerful forces in wealth building is compound interest, the concept that your money makes money and that money makes even more money. The key to making compound interest work for you is starting early. Even small amounts of money can grow into substantial sums over time if you invest consistently. The longer you leave your money in investments like stocks or mutual funds, the more it grows because of the snowball effect of compounding. Practical step. Open a custodial investment account with the help of your parents or guardians. Invest in a low-cost index fund that tracks the stock market, like the S&P 500. Contribute regularly, and let the power of time and compound interest work in your favor. 3. Find ways to earn income. Early. While your friends might be satisfied with a part-time job at a fast food joint, think bigger. Look for ways to earn income that scale, whether through side hustles, online businesses, or investing in skills that will pay off later. The key is to start practical step. Explore freelancing, e-commerce, such as dropshipping or reselling, or even content creation like YouTube or TikTok, where you can eventually monetize your audience. 4. Master financial discipline. No matter how much you earn, if you can't manage it, you'll never reach your financial goals. One of the most important money habits to develop as a teenager is self-discipline. Learn how to save, budget, and avoid unnecessary expenses. Most importantly, live below your means even when you start making more money. Practical step. Use budgeting apps like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget to track your expenses and savings. Set specific goals for what you want to save or invest every month. 5. Invest in high-return skills. In today's digital economy, there are countless high-return skills you can learn as a teenager that will pay off exponentially over time. Whether it's coding, graphic design, video editing, or digital marketing, these skills can open doors to high-paying gigs, freelancing opportunities, or even launching your own business. Practical step. Take advantage of free or low-cost online courses on platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or YouTube. Spend your free time building skills that will pay off in the future. 6. Build a personal brand. Your personal brand is the digital footprint you create across social media platforms, blogs, and other online spaces. As a teenager, you have a huge advantage because you can start building your brand early. Whether you're interested in creating content, building a product, or offering services, your personal brand will set you apart in a crowded market. Practical step. Choose a niche you're passionate about and start sharing content on platforms like Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. Consistency is key. Over time, your audience will grow, and so will your opportunities. 7. Surround yourself with financially savvy people. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your friends are only focused on spending money or living for the moment, that mindset could rub off on you. Seek out peers, mentors, or communities who are interested in personal finance, entrepreneurship, and self-improvement. Practical step. Join online communities like Reddit's RR Financial Independence or RR Entrepreneur, or look for local groups focused on entrepreneurship for teens. 8. Take calculated risks. Becoming a millionaire as a teenager isn't about playing it safe all the time. You'll need to take some risks, but they need to be calculated. Whether it's investing in a new business venture, buying stocks, or learning a new skill, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Just make sure you've done your research and aren't making blind decisions. Practical step. If you're considering starting a business, look for low-cost, low-risk ways to test your ideas. For example, you could launch an online store using dropshipping so you don't need inventory up front. 9. Stay consistent with long-term goals. Building wealth as a teenager won't happen overnight. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but consistency is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Set long-term financial goals and stick to them, even when progress seems slow. Practical step. Write down your financial goals and revisit them every month. Make adjustments where necessary, but never lose sight of the bigger picture. 10. Leverage the power of networking. Networking isn't just for adults in corporate jobs. As a teenager, you can still make connections that will open doors to future opportunities. Whether it's through internships, social media, or simply reaching out to people in your field of interest, building a strong network will give you a head start. Practical step. Don't be afraid to reach out to successful people you admire. Send them a message on LinkedIn, Instagram, or even email. Many are willing to offer advice if you show genuine interest. Conclusion. Making $1 million as a teenager might sound impossible to most, but the truth is, it's entirely within your reach if you have the right mindset, habits, and strategies. The earlier you start thinking about money, building wealth, and investing in yourself, the greater your chances of hitting that $1 million mark. The journey won't be easy and it won't happen overnight, but if you follow these 10 tips and stay consistent, you're already ahead of most people. Don't wait for the right time. Start now. If you found these tips valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Let's build that $1 million mindset together.